Hello everybody. I am going to make another important video here. The reason I'm not showing myself is because I want to show you some stuff on the tablet again, and this is so much easier. Today I want to talk about being balanced spiritually and not just emotionally, but just overall your whole body. There's an interesting video. Let me scroll back up so you can see it. This way you know where to find it. It was on YouTube. And then I'm going to explain a vision I got a really long time ago. All right, let me see if I can hold this on my lap. This is what the video is called. This is what it looks like. So as you're looking for it, that's what you're looking for. I'll just click on it really quick. Well, I hate when I have problems, and I apologize. This is just so hard. I just don't have the technology or the computer and the great setup to be much better at what I do. And as you can see, it's just spinning because you got to love the internet here. Just have to love the internet. Let me tell you what.
Our calendar.
Okay, here we go.
Just to see how
it is.
We are. December is the 12th month in our calendar, but it's literally telling us December, 10th month, October, 8th month, November. We know these things. These clues are encoded in our language, and this is a part of Empire to get us off of the sacred calendar. All of these things are actually working against us in this empirical calendar.
I never thought that our calendar could be wrong, but what Aubrey said.
All right, so I'm not going to play this whole video because, you know, I don't have these people's permission to do it, so we're not going to do it. But I wanted you to at least listen. So when I had a vision, oh my gosh, this was probably almost 3 years ago. God speaks to us the way our personalities are. This is why no one hears God's voice the same way. This is why people don't get the same messages. This is why some people, they'll say, well, God doesn't speak to me. Well, he probably does. You just don't understand that he is talking to you. So in my vision, God had showed me a circle. And then within that circle, he showed me animals running. And there was a stick man outside the circle, and he was poking at it. Just poking at it. And the animals were looking at him like, you're crazy. And then God said that we are not balanced. We're not with the balance of nature. Then he showed me the circle again, and the stick man was running with the animals in the circle. And it was just a circle. The animals are running around, you know, like a circle. And then God said, soon you'll be balanced again. So the calendar is not right. And people don't want to talk about it. They want to argue. I get it. But what you got to do is October means 8. So go and look up in your foreign language what these months mean. They're not lined up right. We should have 13 months, which explains why they make the number 13 so bad. They said, oh, it's the Knights, Templar Knights. Oh, it's because the Templar Knights died. Or it was the massacre that happened, the 13 people that died. That's why they say 13 is a bad number. Oh, no, don't mess with 13. It's bad, it's bad, it's bad. It's because there's 13 months to a year. That's why they don't want you to like the number 13. That's why they keep telling you it's bad. It's just like everything else they tell you is bad. Oh, don't do that. That's bad. That's bad for you. Well, when they tell you that, it's because they don't want you to look into it. So you got to pay attention. Why is 13 bad? Because there's 13 months. There's 13 months. They took away the 13th month. They screwed us all up. April is the first month of the year. You're going to say, no way, Jackie. There's no way. I don't believe that. It's always been January. Well, why do baby animals start producing and hatching their eggs and you see all these new life sprouting in April? It's the first day of the year. That's why. That's why we're not in balance. We shouldn't have babies, you know, in the middle of the winter. I get that we do, and I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying Animals have all of their children, and they're born around the 1st of April. That's the new year. That's the norm. We're not normal. We're abnormal. We are out of balance. And nature is one aspect, and then we're the other, and we're trying to disrupt nature, which actually disrupts us. This is why we're sick. This is why we're confused. This is why we're depressed. This is why you wake up and you're like, I don't feel like doing crapola today. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to go back to bed. I'm miserable. And you have no idea why. It's because you're not balanced. We're going to get balanced. And fortunately, we're going to do this together. All right, so this is the one video. Again, I want you to look at it. This is the one I want you to go look at, okay? They're not talking about how to balance, but we're going to talk about this stuff. All right, I got another video here. Sometimes things pop up in my feed, and I do believe it's God. Find you some 32 hertz that balance your chakras. Okay, you see this one here? Let me show you what it's called. It's the Heart Chakra Healing with a hanging drum rain music. We're going to start every day, guys, about 15 to 20 minutes. You're going to find you some 32 hertz. You're going to start balancing your chakras. Now, you're going to say, oh, that's New Age. It says in the Bible, don't do that. All right, how many times do I tell you, when they say don't do that, it's bad for you, you got to flip it around like a mirror, okay? You are supposed to be balanced. Your spine, let me see how I can do it with my finger. Your spine is up and down. Your chakras are like this. But when you're out of whack, you might have one chakra that goes here, one chakra here, and your energy is doing this when it should be doing this. You should be in line. Hopefully you kind of understand what I'm saying. And I'm trying to think if I have any pictures of chakras in where I have, and no, because I moved in here and everything's packed up and it's not where it's supposed to be, so I can't show you exactly where it's at. I'm looking really quick. I don't think it's over here. Let me look. Nope. Let me see if it's just over here really quick. Nope. Nothing. See, everything's just, this is just totally awful for me. I can't stand it. Everything is just piled up. All my crystals, everything's boxed. I don't know where anything is. So anyways, we're just going to have to do with me trying to use my hand and my finger. So sorry, guys. So sorry. So anyway, what you want to do is you want those little circles to line back up. And you do this because our bodies are made of energy. You can do this with frequencies. So this is a good way to look at a frequency. Okay? That's one of your chakras, your heart chakra. But you got to get all of your chakras lined back up. Now, you can actually go to someone who does the Reiki healing, and they'll take their hands and they'll move your chakras for you. And you can actually feel it sometimes moving because you'll feel much better. Sometimes you may have a pain, a headache, a foot pain, a lower back pain. You get that chakra lined back up, that pain goes away. Anytime I start talking and coughing, that's somebody saying they don't want me to talk about it. That's a spiritual attack. So I apologize. But you got to realize that we are frequency. We're made up of energy. So you've got to balance that energy back. Another way to help you stay balanced is to detox. So you want to get you a bath drawn. You want to either put you some apple cider vinegar in there, and you can do it like that. Or you can get you some baking soda, some borax, some Epsom salt, and some lavender oil. And you can sit in the tub like that. That's going to pull a lot of toxins out, and it will help you easier to balance. You can actually go get a very good deep massage that will relax your muscles. That'll help you kind of balance yourself out. The thing that I love to do the most is I love to have all of the elements around me. That's my earth, my air, my wind, my fire, all of that. So I usually have where I have fire burning, and I'll usually do that when I light my incense oils. And then I'll usually have plants. But once again, like I said, I'm in this small trailer and we're all just cramped in here right now. So I don't have my plants in here. So I know I'm out of balance. So you keep your plants in. You can get like an aloe plant. Cactus are good for absorbing a lot of radiation. Some plants are good for keeping the air clean. So get you like little small plants, just put them somewhere on a windowsill or on a table or, you know, somewhere like that. You don't have to get anything elaborate. And don't be worried about trying to kill your plants. Remember, all you're going to do is just make sure that the dirt is not too wet and it's not too dry. So you can get you like a little spray bottle and spray it if you're not really sure. It's really not hard, guys. Plants are really not hard to take care of. Most people just either overwater or they don't water enough. So you're not a plant murderer. You just were never taught how to do it properly. Keeping all the elements around you will also help keep you balanced. Cleaning with vinegar, tea tree oil, and peroxide will clean your home, and that will help you stay balanced. So don't use like Febreze or Glade plugins in your walls. Quit using that stuff that's throwing you out of balance, and you're also absorbing a lot of chemicals you don't need. All right, see right here? That's all you need. You see that coming up? That is lemon and eucalyptus. So the eucalyptus kills germs. The lemon has a clean smell. So it smells clean in here and there's germs being killed. All you got to do, guys. All you got to do. So you want to do that. Crystals. Let me show you this one here. This is my amethyst. I love this. Keeping crystals around. You don't have to hold them in your hand and jump up and down on one foot or hum or do anything weird. You just leave them around. There you go. All you have to do. The crystals will do the work. They will keep the atmosphere in your home balanced. And if it's a crystal like obsidian, it will absorb the negativity. Your amethyst, your clear crystal quartz, these are really good at giving off positive energy. All you got to do, here's a rose quartz. All you got to do is you just leave them on your table, decorate with them. You can get you like little glass plates, put you like a little little candle on there or something. Make sure you're using beeswax candles, and put your crystals around it, or put your little plant, put some crystals around it. All you got to do. That's all you have to do. And these simple things can balance your home. That will eventually help balance you. Really, really simple. Had to turn that off. I don't want that thing to break at all. Oh my God. So anyways, those are some simple things that you can do. You can lay down on the floor and try to do some stretches and keep your spine lined up. Chiropractor can line your spine back up, which will help get you back balanced. That's the important thing to do, is keeping yourself balanced. The more you do that, the easier a lot of these things are going to do. And in the future, after the 10 days, you'll go to people and you'll just go in and say, I feel a little out of balance. And you're going to lay down on a table. Someone's just going to put their hands over you. They're going to feel where your chakra is. And they're just going to move that energy over. They don't even have to touch you. This is the cool part. I can do it. I've learned how to do it. And I taught myself. Like I said, the more that we grow and the more that we rise in our frequency, the more gifts that we get. I didn't have to study. I didn't have to have someone teach me. I may not be a master. I'm never going to claim to be a master, but I've learned how to do it. And you just find it, you feel it, and then you just, like, it's like grabbing that frequency and you just slide it back over. And you're going to go to people like that. You're never going to go to a doctor again, because half the things that are making you sick are not things that you need medicine for. It could be just you're out of balance. Maybe you have parasite. Maybe you've got a little bit of sore muscle. Maybe you have something that you just need a little bit more iron, a little bit more iodine. You can do that with herbs. Maybe you just need a little bit of sunlight. Maybe you just need to go outside and ground yourself. And you go to the doctor and your doctor goes, oh, you just need to take this, this, and this. And you're actually messing yourself up, getting yourself more out of balance. So you need to connect more with nature. We need to respect nature. We need to understand what we need to do to balance ourselves back, keep ourselves in balance. And this is going to help us adjust after the 10 days. Nobody is really going to be 100% good afterwards. Even me. There's going to be some things I'm going to be like really upset about or maybe depressed. But I do plan on landing on my feet, and I'm going to run as fast as I can. And I want many more people to be like me. I want you to say, okay, Jackie had me ready for this. I can do this. I'm going to land on my feet. I'm going to wipe the tears off, and I'm going to go. And that's what I want more people to do. That's what I try to do on my A Like-Minded People channel. Try to get ready for what happens afterwards. So what we're going to practice on is making sure that we stay balanced. We need to get back in this, because the planet itself is doing one thing and humans are doing another, and we've got to get together and get back in there and do it. Now, you're going to say, oh, this is all new age stuff. If that's the way you want to believe, then that is you. And you can just ignore everything I'm saying, and you can live over there off to the side and go to the doctor and take your antibiotics and continue to be depressed, overweight, unhealthy, and miserable. While the rest of us are going to say, you know what? What she's talking about doesn't really hardly cost anything. And I'm not absorbing any poisons or antibiotics, don't have to go to a doctor, don't have to use my insurance. Let me just try it. You're going to find that you're much happier. And when you're happy, this means you're balanced. Not saying that people that have plants smile every day and they're singing, joyful songs and handing out cookies to people on the street. It just means that when you have these things in your home and you're doing these simple things, you're happier. You don't have a lot of that stress on you. You're more balanced. And that's what we're trying to get to. The more balanced you are, the more you're able to handle this stress, the easier the transition will be when we do these 10 days. And the easier it's going to be to adjust to this new life. Because what you're doing today, you're not going to do in the new world. You're just not going to do it. You're not going to be eating McDonald's hamburgers. You're not going to work 40 hours a week. You're not going to have to worry about going to the doctor twice a year. You're not going to have to get any vaccines, shots, anything like that. You're never going to be cut open by a surgeon again. You're never going to have to worry about the surgeon leaving cotton swabs inside your body and you turning septic. You're not going to worry about these things. It's just not going to happen. It's all going to go away. You're not going to have to worry about what are you going to eat for dinner? Should I just feed the kids and I go hungry? All of these things are going to go away. All of it. And I'll keep trying to make short videos and go over things the best I can. But right now, I need people to understand how to balance themselves, understand why you're out of balance, what you need to do to get back in there, how simple it really is, and stay focused on this, because they're going to shut us down soon. Now, this is what I've heard. And remember, I do not have military contacts. I do not get anything from the Trump administration. Nobody sends me any smoke signals. I don't get fire, smoke, nothing. Nothing. Nobody flies over and drops any notes in my front yard. Everything I get is I listen to God, I listen to the energy, and if I hear something and it resonates with me, then I know that it's right. It feels right. So this news that I heard today feels right. And what was said, and this comes from, can't remember if it was Mark Z or Holly. We're saying that the Admirals Group has received their money. Now you're probably going, what the hell is this? Just know that there were groups of people that invested in Iraqi and other foreign currency bonds. And they held on to it for years and years and years. I knew about it. I didn't invest in it. I've already slapped myself several times. So when the Iraqi dollars, when they're switching to the gold and silver, because everybody in the world is doing this, these bonds that they had, they needed to cash them in. And that's why it was so important for Iraq to get their money at a certain rate, because it was going to affect what these people were going to get back. Now, Obama had passed laws where you didn't get 100% of it back. So even if you get 1% of what you're getting back and the other 99% goes to the RV stuff, that's still a lot of money. These people are banking in millions of dollars. These people are going to take this money and they're going to do humanitarian projects with it. This is where people are going to file and say, I need some help getting a business started. They're going to get you with the right group of people. They're going to help you get your business started. You're going to say, I need some help finding a home. They're going to get you with the right humanitarian project. These people are going to help you get the right home. So on and so forth. This is where the money's coming from. These people that bought in all of this money and are cashing it in. They're starting humanitarian projects. Some of these projects are going to be cleaning the water. Some of it's going to be cleaning the land. Some of it's going to be helping the homeless. Some of it's going to be, I don't even know. There's so many different things that people can do. And it just depends on what they want to do. But there will be people out there to help us. Those of us who did not invest in Iraqi dinar. Like me, I didn't do it. I did try to buy some silver, in which I did not get a whole lot, so don't come looking to find where I live and come rob me. Trust me, what I have is not even worth it, all right? There's people out there who have bought bullfuls of it. I didn't. I did not do that. I wish I could have. I wish I could have afforded it, but I didn't do it. So that's what I invested in, but I don't have a whole lot. I don't even have enough to even talk about it, really. I just only reason I brought it up is because I did want to invest in something, but I was scared about foreign currency bonds. So I said I'll just do silver, because at least if nothing happens, I can turn around and use that and get my $20 back. So that's what I did. And if you haven't done that, then you need to just buy one coin at a time and just put it somewhere and save it back. And in 5 years, if it doesn't get to where we think it may get, then you can just turn it into a coin dealer and get exactly what you paid back. But remember, silver and gold, it's not going to ever decrease. It's never going to bottom out. So you're never going to lose anything. It's not like a bad investment. It's not like buying land or someone telling you to buy into this company and then it crashes and burns and then you're out all that money. It's not like that with your gold and silver. So if you're looking to invest in something, and let's say you're like me and you only have maybe a couple of $100s, that's a good, safe investment. Now, if you don't want to do it, that's fine too. You don't have to. You really don't have to, because you're going to get enough money back to live on. You're never going to spend all the money that you're going to get. Let's just put it that way. So investing millions of dollars into gold and silver, so you'll have quadrillions of dollars later on, you're never going to spend it all. And that's what gets people in trouble. They think that they just need money, 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 money. You don't really need all that money. What you need is you need to be happy. You need to be happy with yourself. You need to treat others with kindness. And you need to focus on that. You don't need to focus on how much money you got, because I could give a rat's ass how much money somebody's got. I really could. I don't care. I don't care if you're rich. I don't care if you got more money than me. I don't give a shit. And we got to quit worrying about what people think about us. But anyway, we're getting off subject. But what I'm getting at is that here soon, that's going to happen. So it's very important for us to get balanced and get ready, because if these whales and these Admiral Group, they're all getting their money, they're all getting ready to roll out. So we could be talking about any moment. We can be talking about any day. I don't see this going on for another 6 months. But then again, they can do it if they want to. So just be ready. And the easiest way to get ready is get yourself balanced, because it's going to be so much easier on you when these educational things pop up on our TV if you're balanced and you're focused and you're with God. So that's your job today. Get balanced. Remember, if there's anything you want me to go over, talk about, leave me a message. I'll do a video on it. Or if you have a question, or you want a card reading, or if you just want to shoot the shit with me for a little bit, reach out to me either through this channel or my email. I can't give my phone number out because I can't get phone calls out here in the woods. So even if you tried to call me, I wouldn't get the message. So it's just easier to reach out to me that way. I'm not going to disappear. I will open up a business. I will be doing things online. I probably am going to travel. So if it's something where you would really like to meet me in person, if I resonate with you, get my information. And then when things happen, as soon as I'm able to get around and get established, we'll meet. Even if you just want to shake hands. I've got so many people that really want to meet me, and I've already got a list going, and me and my grandson, we're going to hit the road, and we're just going to meet as many people as we can. There's a lot of hugs I want to give out, and if you're one that just wants to meet and get a hug, let me know. So yeah, just get balanced, guys. Get ready. It's soon. It's really soon. All right. Talk to you later. Have a great day.